Hill, or Bone Hill Fields in City Road, was the nonconformists' burial ground, enclosed in 1665 at the time of the plague. The last burial took place in 1854. More than 100,000 bodies have been interred here. John Wesley lived here for 12 years until his death in 1791. Smithfield is now chiefly known for its meat market. In the past, however, the smooth field outside the city wall was used for jousting, St. Bartholomew's Fair, and for executions. Inn is one of the 4 great inns of court. The historic Elizabethan hall has been fully restored since it was damaged behind the most ancient part of Holborn, where certain gabled houses some centuries of age still stand, is a little nook composed of 2 irregular quadrangles called Staple Inn, turning into which imparts to the relieved pedestrian the sensation of having put cotton in his ears and velvet soles on his boots. So wrote Charles Dickens in The Mystery of Edwin Drood. When Inigo Jones laid out Lincoln's Inn Fields in 1618, he designed some of the surrounding houses. At number 58, Charles Dickens came to read The Chimes. The fields were a popular place for fighting duels. The British Museum was founded in 1753 from several private collections. Among those who have studied in the reading room are Thackeray, Karl Marx, and Brad Ashton. Somerset House was originally the palace of the Duke of Somerset. Covent Garden Market was the most important London market for vegetables, fruit and flowers. Originally, it was the Convent of Westminster's garden, but since 1980 has been transformed into an expensive shopping centre.
Give my regards to Leicester Square.
How is she now? She's reacted very well. Thank God. How did he get in? We watched the house.
Know what I mean? Nudge, know what I mean? Say no more. I beg your pardon? Your wife, does she go, know what I mean? Nudge, does she go,
She sometimes goes.
Oh, I bet she does, Say no more, know what I mean? Nudge.
Goodwin's Court is a delightful 17th century backwater just off St. Martin's Lane. At one end, several windows of the old parish lockup remain. No flowers will grow in Green Park. Some say this is the fault of Henry VIII, who, wishing to use nearby St. James's Hospice for a banquet, turned out the nuns into the ice and snow, and many of the sisters died. St. James's Palace was built in 1532 by Henry VIII on the site of a leper hospital. rosebed, which graces Golden Square, was presented by the city of Sofia in Bulgaria as a gesture of international and civic goodwill.
When King Henry VIII built the first church of St. Martin's in the Fields, it really was in the fields. But today, its bells peal out across the concrete and tarmac of Trafalgar Square.
The Houses of Parliament were rebuilt in 1840 on the site of the old Palace of Westminster. When Parliament sits, a flag flies from Victoria Tower.
Across the leafy square stands Westminster Abbey, a noble Gothic church in which our kings and queens have been crowned since the days of William the Conqueror.
Anytime you're Lambeth Way, any evening, any day, hey, you'll find us all doing the Lambeth walk. Hey, every little Lambeth.
Lambeth Palace has been for over 700 years the residence of the Archbishop of Canterbury. Long before the setting up of the London Transport Museum at Covent Garden and the Railway Museums at York and Swindon, the Museum of British Transport at Clapham was the one place to see our old buses and trains.